Hey guys, Tyler. Now, a while back, I was looking into something. Maybe 3 years ago, I was looking into something called Digimon Twice. Now, recently, something came up. Recently, I typed that in. Figured out, Digimon Twice. I haven't heard about that in a while. And there was a script written in 2001. There was a script written in 2021. Now, this was like the Tri-Adventures where everyone, it's like 10 years later. Like, a few years later, everyone's in their teens. Now, in the series, in Digimon Chambers, their ages were, Takao was about the age of 12, and, Guilmon, Renamon, and the rest of the crew were in it. Now, according to what I kind of read, I don't really Spanish it well, sorry, someone said there was a script made last year of it. Now, there's rumors that it's going to come here to the U.S. in 2022. But right now, I typed it in, and recently I saw something about the Avengers coming out, but people don't know, but the 20th anniversary for for Season 3 was last year. I mean, people think Digimon, think of the first two seasons. Well, I do too, but Season 3 and Season 4 of Digimon Tamers and Frontier was kind of the odd type of thing. Now, Fusion, I don't count Fusion as Digimon. After Season 4, Season 5 through 7 don't really technically count, and I have not seen Cross Wars or Apple Monsters. I'm not counting that either. But, now I watched Season 1 through 4 and 5. I watched them all already. And they're all good, just that the thing is, though, about Digimon is, it was alright. It was a good show. I mean, I watched it most of my life. I mean, back then I had the Fox Network. I didn't have the WB. And I didn't get cable until, I'd say, 2014. I didn't get satellite or cable until I moved where I'm now. But the thing is, though, I had analog TV. I had an antenna. Before I had cable or any type of TV, if I didn't get TV, I had to wait one day back in the 20s. Listen to the radio. I mean, one time I had to listen to the radio every single morning for about 2 weeks before I had cable. And when I got cable, I was happy to get cable. I mean, I was like one of the last people to get cable. I still used a TV antenna until I moved to a little apartment. And then the apartment had nothing to give, so I had to get TV. Had to get cable, which I had cheap cable. I didn't pay for it. My aunt paid for it we paid my aunt $30 to get us the cable. Now, when she died, we didn't tell no one she died. We kept paying the cable bill ourselves. They didn't know. We gave them a check, and that was it. We gave them a nice little check, and we went to Coldwater and paid it. Now, it was chartered cable, which chartered cable, no offense, is a lot better than, is alright, but now I have Comcast, which, no offense to Comcast, but cable's a lot better than, I mean, yes sir, I had charter cable, moved to this little piece of paradise. I couldn't get cable because of where I live. That took a lot of paperwork to get through. I had to get satellite TV. I had satellite for about a year. Mom wanted to watch some shows, couldn't watch it. DirecTV couldn't watch it on DirecTV. For one teeny bitty problem. During fall and spring, we had problems. And we recorded tons of "Don't contact us, we know the problem." Never got fixed. So my mom missed a few episodes of her show she wanted to watch. Me, I just watched stuff, and still. I mean, we had the cheap cable when I was younger, and the only thing I had was Disney Channel. And I did not know this. Okay, I remember watching Disney Channel first thing in the morning. Now, I did not know that The Little Mermaid had a TV series. I did not know that. Yeah, a couple times I caught the end of Little Mermaid before Recess came on. Okay, when I was younger, it was, but it's not that anymore. When I woke up, it was End of Little Mermaid, then Recess came on, or Lilo Stitch came on. Then after that, they cut that all off. Recess came back on, which I remember Recess from the early 90s to the early 2000s. Then it went to something else. But every Saturday morning I woke up, watched The Magic School Bus and Woodward Parker on Fox Kids, watched some other crap they had on TV, then Digimon came on, I think, at 8:30. I'm not really sure, it was years ago. And then ABC Kids one Saturday morning is where I gotta watch that stuff. But Digimon Tamers 2 is coming back. It's coming out, which it's been 20 years. Okay, now this is supposed to be a few years later. This is supposed to be like 6 years later, because in the first season, okay, it's 4 years later. In season 2, it's like 4 years later. Okay, this series is Tamers. Okay, now Takao's 13, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like 6 years later it happened. This was supposed to be 6 years later. Now, Digimon Tamers was good, but they're supposed to be called Digimon Twice. or Tamers 2. Thing is, though, Digimon Tamers was a good show. The problem is, there have been reports of a script made, but no reports of it actually getting printed out. Now, that sucks because I live in America, I don't speak Japanese, and I thought, recently I was just going online to figure out if they're still even talking about it, because I haven't heard about this in a couple years, and there was reports of it happening, but it never happened, and then it said Digimon Tamers 2022, I thought, oh, clicked it, it's all in Spanish, so I said, forget this and I'll listen to this, I don't speak, and they speak too fast. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some gaming later, who knows. One more thing, I'll tell you later.